You're washing dishes, and suddenly you've spent 15 minutes delivering the ultimate devastating comeback to a coworker from 2 years ago. The phantom audience is absolutely blown away. Then, a dropped plate snaps you back. If this makes you feel exposed, good. Because what's happening in your head isn't standard mind wandering. It's an escape hatch. And from the inside, it feels less like a psychological issue and more like pure relief. So, what is your brain actually doing? When you stop paying attention to your physical surroundings, the default mode network kicks in. For your brain, this isn't just standby mode. It's the VIP lounge. Your neurological wiring has decided that simulating reality is far more satisfying and much safer than actually participating in it. Clinical psychologist Professor Eli Somer coined this maladaptive daydreaming. He found people spending massive chunks of their waking lives inside complex mental movies. Why? Because these dimensions provide exactly what reality starves them of. In your head, you have absolute control. You can rewind. You can force someone to finally understand you in a way a real human never did. But here's the glitch. Once your brain realizes it can manufacture its own emotional fulfillment, actual human beings become exhausting. Real life is full of awkward pauses, rejection, and uncertainty. The simulation never betrays you. But then comes the crash, the shame spiral. You snap out of a 40-minute deep dive, realizing the physical world moved on without you. Coming back leaves a hollow hangover. And to escape that terrible feeling, you immediately dive right back in. But here is the plot twist. This is not a fundamental flaw. Statistically, minds that develop this pattern belong to people who needed a sanctuary their environment failed to provide. You were likely a deeply sensitive person dropped into a rough world. This was the most brilliant way your nervous system could keep you safe. The daydreaming didn't ruin you, it rescued you. The goal isn't to violently shut down your inner world. The objective is to decode it. What kind of connection is your imaginary self receiving that your real self is too scared to ask for? What scenario are you rehearsing that you refuse to actually live? You learned your depth was only allowed to exist invisibly. It's time to change that. If you felt a heavy wave of recognition watching this, hear this. Nothing about you needs to be fixed. You adapted quietly in a way nobody ever gave you credit for. If you want to dig deeper into psychology, check the book links in the description. Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss future uploads. See you in the next one.